Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Of course you can see by the title of the video what fragrance I am reviewing today. Now bear with me, I've got a little bit of a nose cold, so can't really smell that much, but of course I've worn a lot of this, and this is my second bottle of the many years since it's been open. My bottle leaks a little bit now and again. This one is Lacoste Booster. So before we go any further, we'll give you a close-up of the bottle. Okay, quick look at the bottle for Lacoste Booster. It sort of looks like a nitrous bottle. I think that's the one that was sort of going with at the time. Got a bit of information on the pack. Out of the toilet, 125 mils, and you've got this sort of nitrous sort of atomizer which you twist round, and then you can spray it through there. And then you can close it so you don't accidentally spray it. It's a good thing. You've got the main Lacoste logo there and Booster with trademark on the front. Nothing much on the bottom, batch code, etc. I like the bottle. I think it's a little different, a little unique. Nobody else is copying this or anything else. Again, it looks like a NOS bottle, nitrous bottle that you put in a car or something like you see on the side of a motorcycle. That's what it actually looks like. I think that's what the design was going for. So that was a quick look at Lacoste Booster, the bottle. Okay, so now you've had a close-up of the bottle. One of my I enjoy the bottle. It's a little different, and I like anything that's different. So this one, again, Lacoste Booster. Came out in 1996, so that was the year that I left school. I finished my senior school, and that's the year that this came out. And it's classed as a citrus aromatic. Citrus aromatic, I would probably, well, okay, fair enough, but this is more of a herbal aromatic, in my opinion. So top notes are mint and eucalyptus, grapefruit and orange. Mid is basil, lavender, galbanum, is how you say it, pepper and nutmeg, and the base is vetiver, sandalwood and cedar. So like the notes suggest, it's very herbal, minty, eucalyptus heavy. If you like the eucalyptus, which you don't know what that is, it's sort of like a minty type of scent, but it's something that goes cold on the skin. It makes your skin feel cold, and it actually makes the scent smell cold. And of course with mint, that just elevates it. So when you first spray this, you get a cold feeling on the skin, and the eucalyptus is very fresh, cold, herbal scent, mixing with quite a natural smelling mint. And it just engulfs that. It's quite a strong scent when you first spray it on. A massive blast of this eucalyptus, herbs and mint, and really refreshing. It's one of those that really sort of cools you down instantly. Now when it starts to dry down, that sort of eucalyptus dies off, of course. Something like that ain't going to keep your skin cold forever. Now for the other notes, like grapefruit, I don't get any grapefruit in here. Or orange. It's over. If there is, it's completely overshadowed by the mint and eucalyptus in here. This is a very mint and herbal centric fragrance. So you've got all like those sort of fragrances, the green, minty herbal type of scents, which I really do enjoy. Basil, yeah, you're getting that sort of, and lavender. Well, there's a lavender feel to it. Once it starts drying down, it starts going a little smoother, and you get that sort of soft lavender starting to poke through. But for the most part, you're still getting a very herbal, minty, fresh scent out of this one. Now there is, for the base, a hint of cedar in this, but yeah, the vetiver definitely plays a role in this, and it's more of your, again, yeah, sort of slightly herbal, fresh vetiver in this. It's an overall fresh scent. Now as it dries down and gets a little darker, it isn't quite as fresh as an opening. Definitely gets more, it comes down a notch and gets very herbal on the skin, and a little, let's say, that vetiver comes up a little bit. and adds a sort of slight woody, slightly darker side, but still very fresh and clean. Very, very nice fragrance, in my opinion. But you've really got to enjoy herbal fresh fragrances, else you're really not going to enjoy this one at all. You've got like green fresh herbal scents. So I've written down my thoughts, and it's a minty eucalyptus cooling start, herbal dry down, touch of a clean vetiver and cedar on the base. Average performance. It's not poor performance on me by any means, but it's not a massive like room filler. And it lasts about 6 hours or so on my skin, which again is average for its scent, but it's actually pretty good for this type of scent. But 6 hours or so is average for most colognes. This is out of toilet, by the way. I mean cologne as in just scent. So I've put any age could wear this. I would say maybe a little more mature, maybe 25 and up, just because most youth don't like herbs. A lot of herbs, they sort of smell things like basil, and a lot of herbs as an older man's sort of scent. But there is a modern touch of sweetness, not just sweetness, it's just a modern touch in this. So I can see younger persons, people still enjoying it. And Lacoste don't make fragrances for a lot of older people. They tend to try and get the whole range of ages to like their fragrances. So especially when they come out in the 90s. So I would say any age generally would like this. Unisex, I would probably say unisex. It is pushed more towards the men with the herbs, but I wouldn't be surprised if I smelled a woman wearing this. It's just like most, just fresh, clean herbals, fresh scents that can pretty much be used for anybody, but with a slightly darker herbal tone on the bottom. I can see more men wearing this than men, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if I smelt a lady wearing this one. And occasions, really I would only say casual with this one. It's got a little bit more of a sort of grown-up feel with the more herbs in this than some other fragrances that I've got that are minty. So you could sort of semi-formal wear this, but honestly, things like this are more designed for sort of casual scenarios, really. And I'd wear this. Well, I do wear this stuff all year round, so I don't really care. But if I'm going to make a suggestion, I would definitely say this is more sort of a spring into summer. So spring at any time, summer daytime when it's hot, yes, but only a couple of sprays, maybe 2 sprays, just to refresh. Because you go heavy with this, and those when it dries down after about an hour or so, if you go heavy, you get a lot of those herbs coming through, and it's like a spicy punch almost if you wear it a bit too much, and that kind of feel in the high heat probably be a bit cloying. So I would say light on the sprays in the summer, and you could easily get away with that. It would just refresh you, and you smell minty fresh for a good few hours. But summer night, you go a bit heavier, and you just smell fresh, minty, clean. For a sort of a short night out, 4 or 5 hours out to meet somebody, lads in the club or something, or playing pool, just casual. So yeah, just as a suggestion, I would say any time in spring, more so probably night time in the summer. So that's it. That's my quick review of Lacoste Booster. Anybody out there that enjoys this scent? I certainly do. I remember having a smaller bottle of this, if I remember, many years ago, not long after it probably come out. And then I had this maybe a year ago, back again, because I wanted to the memories. I couldn't quite remember what it smelled like, and I've had this about a year now, so I've used a fair bit of it, and considering I've got, I don't know, 50-60 fragrances, I don't usually go any more than 50. I tend to either get rid of some and get a few others in. Never getting rid of this one, so considering I've got that many, I've got down quite a bit of this juice. And yes, it does leak slightly, so if I'm waving it around like this and doing this sort of thing, it will slightly leak around the bottom. That's just my bottle, doesn't happen with all of them. So a little bit, maybe a little tiny 1 mil of the juice has leaked out of this, but you can see how much I've used since then now, so, and I do store them correctly out to sunlight, etc. So great one if you've tried it. If you like it, you don't like it. If you've never tried it and you fancy trying some, whatever the comment may be, leave it below in the comment section. I'll answer it when I can, as I am rather busy of late. So thanks for watching, really do appreciate it as always. Leave a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon on the next video.